If you're looking for the perfect icebreaker trick to do for your next online video call, whether it be for work, for family, or friends, in today's video, I'm going to share with you an absolutely perfect card trick that you can do online. I'm also going to share with you how to do it in person as well. That's coming up right after this. Well, welcome back to Presto Paul TV. I'm your host, Presto Paul, and on this channel, I teach you the best tricks, tips, and techniques on how to do magic for beginners. If you are new here, I hope you would consider subscribing. If you are returning, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that you're liking these videos. And you know what? We're gonna have a ton of fun today. As a matter of fact, our motto is right over there. You gotta have fun. You'll live longer. Let's do just that and get right into the magic. So this trick is a classic in magic. It is called the princess card trick. Why? I don't know, to be honest with you. Now, normally at this point in my videos, I'll perform the trick for you and then I will teach you how to do it. Well, I posted a performance only of this video just the other day, and I haven't been able to speak much for the last couple of weeks because I had a little bit of a medical issue, but I am back and I am happy to show this to you today. So let's check out the performance only video and then we'll come right back here and I will give you the tutorial on how to do the princess card trick. Check this out. I hope you enjoyed that version of the princess card trick. Now that version is a little bit of an advanced version. I am going to show you that at the end of this video. So if you want to learn the advanced maneuvers that I just did there, you can stick around and I will teach you that as well. But first I want to teach you what to do for an absolute beginner that requires no sleight of hand whatsoever, just a little bit of a setup. And I'm also going to show you how to do this trick in person. Let's go down to the table and I'll show you how to set up the princess card trick. All right, so here is how you set up this trick. You're going to need 2 packets of cards. There are going to be 6 cards in each packet, and we'll get to this one in just a second. This is the first packet that you're going to show whoever's watching you do the trick, whether it be online or in person. You're just going to fan the cards like you saw in the performance. So I have the 6 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 8 of hearts, 6 of clubs, 8 of spades, 9 of hearts. Now, corresponding to that in the other packet is going to be a mate of the same color and the same value, being the 9 of spades. This is the 8 of diamonds, 6 of spades, 8 of clubs, and 9 of diamonds. You're going to show this packet first to whoever's watching this trick, and this is going to be switched out for this packet here, where you're going to remove 1 card from they think is going to be this packet. That extra card is just that. It's an extra card. Make it real simple to point out for your vision, which I'm going to show you here in a second. I just use the joker. You can use whatever you want. Use like a king or a queen or jack or something that stands out from all these other ones. So now let's get into how we do the actual performance. All right, so here is how you can do an easy version of this online. You have your 2 packets already set up, and there's a couple things I want to point out. First is your camera angle. As you can see right now, you cannot see my hands or the table where I have the 2 packets conveniently located right in front of me, but they won't see that online. So I have the 1 packet with the 6 cards right here to my right. I have the other packet with the 6 cards with that 1 extra card, being the joker in this case, next to it on my left. So what you're going to do is build in a little bit of misdirection with what's called time. Misdirection can be done several different ways. Have someone look over here when something happens over here. In this particular trick, you want what's called a time misdirection. You want a few seconds to go by so they can't retrace and go backwards in time to figure out what you did when you switched those two packets out. And it's very easy to do because they're sitting right next to each other on your table, out of view of your spectator. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the one packet and you're going to fan the cards towards the camera. When you do this, you want to be careful not to catch the light, so practice this. Do a quick test before you send this out and do this online, and have them look at the cards. Now, you're not going to leave them up that long. You're just going to take the cards, fan them, and tell them, I want you to think. Just think of one of these cards. By now they should have one. You set that down to your right and you say, do you have one in mind? Now they're going to be sitting there. You won't be able to hear them talking, but just then you're going to build in this time misdirection. You're going to talk about, in a moment, I'm going to attempt to remove your card that you are merely thinking of. So concentrate on that card. Just that few seconds gives you enough time to reach over to the other side of the table and pick up that other packet. Now, you're not going to show them those cards. You're going to fan them towards you. Now, you're going to want to mix these cards up a little bit. And remember, your extra card is in there, so you're going to know exactly which one is theirs or not theirs. It doesn't really matter because it's just the extra card. So what I see here now is I have all the cards of my extra cards right there. You can have fun with this. You could pick up one card, look at the camera intently, shake your head off like, no, that's not it. And then you take out your indifferent card. Don't show them that. Take out the indifferent card, get rid of it. You could put it down on the table, throw it away, whatever the case may be. Then you're going to say, okay, I'm going to show you the cards, and your card should be missing. Now you fan that other little packet for just a few seconds. They will look and they will see that their card is no longer there. And that is all you have to do for this easy version of the princess card trick. Now I'm going to show you how to do the exact same thing, but in person. To do this trick in person, you need to do one more little tiny thing to set up. No sleight of hand required, just a little bit of preparation. You're going to use a pocket now to make the switch, not off camera. And what I've done is I've taken a pay envelope and I trimmed off the top third of the envelope. You want whatever you're going to use, a little piece of cardboard, whatever the case it may be. You want it to be slightly taller than the cards itself, so you'll be able to feel where those cards are inside your pocket, whether they're in front or behind this little tiny divider. I'm going to place that in my shirt before the trick starts. I'm going to replace the other packet that has my extra card behind that wall closest to my chest. You want the backs towards the audience, so when you pull them out, you'll be able to spread them like this. So that goes behind that divider. The rest of the trick is the same. Show them these cards. Now, instead of going out of camera, you're going to place these in front of that divider. Use your time misdirection that I taught you right at this point. You want them to have a little delay before you go back into the pocket, giving you a reason to go back into the pocket to retrieve the cards to show that their card is missing. When you do that, you reach in, you'll feel that divider with my envelope. I have just pulled out my extra packet. Fan them towards yourself, go through them, get rid of that extra one. You could throw this away or put it in your pocket behind that little divider again. Show these cards, their card will be missing. So now I'm going to show you how to do this, but in the advanced version. So if you want to see that, wait around for just a moment. So to do the advanced version, you're going to need a little bit of sleight of hand to do this. It's not really difficult. It'll take a little bit of practice in front of a mirror to get this moved down so you don't flash the extra cards. So you have your two packets once again, but you're going to stack them one on top of the other. So this is my extra packet down here at the bottom. I'm going to place the original packet that you're going to show first on top, and you're going to hold it with your thumb in the back with a gap just like that. So you can see that right there. But for people viewing this, especially online, you're going to have your hand tilted like this. They will not see that extra packet underneath there. You're going to do a little bit of a deeper hold of the mechanics grip that you're holding in your hand. You want this to come back a little farther in your hand, so it's right about there, and you're going to be holding it basically with this finger against the pad of your thumb over here. Then you're going to come out and you're going to put your hand towards the edge of the table. You can lower the camera angle on this as well if you're doing this online, so your hand is pretty much just on the edge of the camera. But right now, you're going to be showing these cards without showing these that you have left in your hand. So that's resting on the table, and you should not see that because you're going to do misdirection anyway by showing these cards up here. Now your hand is just naturally on the edge of the table. Now the secret comes in when I come back. I'm going to add them onto that packet again, and I'm going to take this and shift the original packet back, and I'm going to let it fall into my lap. So basically what's going to happen into my lap is I will pull these cards out. Let's do it this way so you can see. And I'm just going to drop them. This is on the table so it makes noise. And then you're going to push this packet forward, tilt it up, show everybody the backs of the cards, go through the same process of eliminating your extra card. And that is how you do the advanced version of the Princess card trick. Well, my friends, I really appreciate you stopping by to watch today's video. I hope you had fun. If you did, smash that like button down there for me. And if you are new here, I hope you would consider subscribing because I have a ton of fun stuff coming your way. Hey, until next week, I'm your host, Presto Paul, and remember, you gotta have fun. You'll live longer.